The landscape is changing when it comes to production agriculture in the United States. Technology keeps evolving, while younger generations of those raised on the farm are now less likely to continue the farming tradition. But one thing remains the same. Land needs the careful management of someone committed to preserving it for the future.
Responsible,
dedicated,
focused, professional, thorough,
perfect.
These are the words chosen by clients, colleagues, and family members to describe Brent Bidner, 2012 Professional Farm Manager of the Year. Bidner was raised on a crop and livestock farm in McLean County, Illinois. After graduating from the University of Illinois with a degree in ag economics, Bidner began his career at Hertz Farm Management, where he has served his clients well for 24 years.
I try to look at the land for my clients as if I owned it myself, and that is not just looking at the short term, but it's as a long-term investment. So I'm trying to maintain the fertility as well as the soils and control erosion throughout the year, so it's left for the next generation in better shape maybe than it was when I took over the management of the property.
Staying actively involved in the management of more than 18,000 acres across 4 states isn't an easy task. However, those who know Brent best say he's the perfect man for the job.
He handles all aspects of management in an above average, excellent way. Brent had a drainage project that was really complicated. It necessitated working with about 16 different neighbors and worked through those problems and got the job done.
I do a few things differently. A lot of people take soil tests every 4 years, and I've been taking soil tests every 2 years, and I'm variably applying fertilizer. And the reason I do that is because with the high input costs and the high fertilizer costs today, I want to make sure I'm putting fertilizer where it needs and only where it's needed to be, as opposed to just blanket spreading farms.
Improvements to the farm have really centered on 2 areas. Primarily is the grain drying system that we see behind us. It's given us the option to store and market our grain at our convenience. We also have centered a little bit of our farm improvements on the fields where we're maintaining tiling systems or adding to it, and improving the waterway clearing for field drainage where it's needed.
Bidner manages a number of farms on the flexible cash rent lease system, a program with the potential to bring in higher profits for owners while protecting operators.
Throughout the Midwest, more and more leases are going to a cash rent basis. And a few years ago, we came up with a flexible cash rent lease that can be beneficial both to the owner and to the operator. And one of the risk management tools with the flexible cash rent lease is if we have high yields and high commodity prices, the owner can get a higher rent. But on the flip side, if we have lower yields and lower prices or lower returns on the farm, that will protect the operator in a bad year. So we look at the operators as a partner for the owner, and they're helping us achieve the goals that we need to for the owner.
Beyond making day-to-day crop management decisions, Bidner plays an important role in transitioning farmland to future generations.
Today you're seeing more and more children that come off the farm, go to school, and then take jobs off the farm, move away. So as we go forward and families want to keep that land in the family, they're relying on farm managers to manage the farm for them because most of their children have gone and live in cities around the country.
I'm very proud of the fact that I'm about the 4th generation on part of the farm. My great-grandfather probably bought it in 1890, and it's handed down to my grandfather and my father, and now to me, and I wanted to perpetuate that inheritance. My son Paul is not going to farm. He's too old to get started, and I suspect that my grandchildren who have grown up in town will not be farmers. And so you need somebody back here that knows what's going on and knows how to do it. And Brent's the person.
We just don't have to worry about the farm, especially in a transition between generations. I think that can be a deep concern, is what's going to happen to the success of the farm. And when you've got somebody solid like Brent and Hertz Farm Management, you know it's in good hands.
It's taken a lot of hard work and dedication over the years for Brent to earn this level of confidence from the people in his life.
When he is with you and at your farm, you'd think that was the only farm he had to manage. So you are top of mind when he's working with you. Next to the land that we own for our farm operation, I really think our next most valuable asset is Brent.
He sets a lot of good examples, but it's mainly just the way that he lives his life, and it's just I like to follow what he does since he's such a good role model to me.
I think Brent is very successful as a farm manager because of how much he cares and how much he really tries to work for his clients.
Syngenta, AgProfessional magazine, and the American Society of Farm Managers and Rural Appraisers are pleased to join with the clients, colleagues, friends, and family of Brent Bidner in extending our congratulations on this well-deserved award.
You deserve it, Dad. All your hard work and everything is paid off. Congratulations.
Brent, we are absolutely thrilled to know that you have received the Farm Manager of the Year award. We know you've been a success for us, and now we can share in the excitement that the rest of the country recognizes your talents and abilities.
You're so dedicated to your clients and to Hertz Farm Management, and I think it's just very well deserved. We're so proud of you. Congratulations.